From online shopping to virtual banking, more and more of our transactions are moving to cyberspace. How does the Science and Technology Department plan to support the country's growing digital economy? Let's find out now from DOST's Enrico Paringit. Sir, thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word. Please share with us, where's the country right now in terms of the digital economy?
Yes, Rico, it seems that we're a country slowly, but, well, not slowly, but actually we're fast running at a increase of in our users of digital platforms. So we'd like to contribute to making this fast as a fast transition towards developers of digital platforms by way of supporting more startups and businesses transitioning to this digital economy.
So how is the DOST supporting startup businesses who want to get into the digital economy?
Good question, Rico. We have our DOST Startup Grant Program. So this allows our startups to actually submit proposals so that they could be funded in areas of in terms of coming up with projects that will of course improve their businesses, gain market traction, and this will also allow them to further develop and mature their technologies to deliver certain types of products, services, or solutions to their clients.
Can you please name for us some startups that are being supported by the DOST?
Yes, an interesting question, Rico. No, like for example, we have this EduSuite. It's a startup that's AI-driven school management system for colleges, universities, and K-12 schools. So you could imagine before the pandemic, a digital platform for managing school resources might not be really on top of the priority of schools, right? But when the pandemic hit, all of a sudden, everybody was wanting to get some platform for learning management systems as well as for managing delivery education systems. So this startup now has raised investments amounting to about 23 million and revenue about the same amount, about another 24 million. So you have systems that you have startups that were supported to improve the way how we deliver online learning. We have supported startups that support our local fisher folks by enabling them to have communication devices when they're far off from the coast. And you have a AI-powered social analytics that analyzes social media conversations. This is actually a good AI platform to provide insights on customers online, so that companies would be able to develop better marketing strategies.
And is the funding purely from the DOST for this business startups?
Yeah. Well, there's a part of the startup support system or ecosystem where being actually supported by various government agencies, of course, under the Innovative Startup Act, Republic Act 11337. It's us at DOST, you have DICT, and you also have DTI supporting various phases of the development of the startups. But DOST mainly caters to the research and development aspects of the research grant. So it's basically trying to support our startups improve their prototypes so that they can be better prepared for market traction.
But sir, if the private sector, like angel investors, venture capitalists, see potential in these business startups that are being supported by the DOST, are you open to the private sector funding part of the equation?
Yes, certainly, Rico. That's actually what we wanted to gain some partnerships for, no? Because we realized, of course, it's not just going to be the government out there alone trying to support these early stage businesses. We want the private sector to come in and invest. And so our task then is to make all of these startups investment ready so that they would be able to actually articulate their business models, be more competitive, and present viable market solutions that will make it out in the market. Let me just run through some numbers, Rico, no, if you don't mind. Just this year, we had 151 proposals received
Okay.
from startups, and then out of that, we approved 37, and we're investing something like 127.9 million worth of well, we could call investments on the government's part. So the next move could come from our investors, angel investors, or even venture capitalists to put in some seed funds so that they could expand and grow eventually.
Because,
so we'd like to see that scenario.
Because we've seen a mushrooming of startups, especially during this pandemic, with all kinds of ideas to basically help the digital ecosystem. And you receive 151 proposals, approved 37. But are you still continuing to accept more proposals with really good ideas?
Yes, well, we're probably winding down the acceptance of proposals this year, no, Rico. But gearing up for next year, we'll probably get in touch. We want to have as much engagements as possible with the startups to, sound out what their key ideas are, help them out, mentor them so that they could prepare with their pitches, with their proposals in time for probably earlier the round of grant applications for next year. But it's also interesting, Rico, that we will be having our Philippine Startup Week sometime in November. So I think that's also a good venue for our startups to actually interact and get to know more about the various programs that the government is having to support their development and their growth.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us right here on The Final Word. DOST's Enrico Paringit.